Yandere Simulator, a game that can be described in 2 words, else if. A man with no idea on how to code woke up one day and decided to make a game. And he did pretty good job. I remember being a child watching PewDiePie play this shit and thinking, this is a bussing 100, no cap.
What a fucking nigger.
The problem being, I am now a grown man and the game is the fucking same. Which wouldn't be a problem else if the game was finished, but it's been in development for near 10 years and he only just finished the first target. And by just finished, I mean 4 years ago, but nothing has happened since. If you needed any more reasons to hate Yandere Dev, he didn't take President Joe Biden's advice. He didn't learn to code. So he must be a Trump supporter. Holy shit, I love Yandere Dev now. But I love him because most of what I just said is a fucking lie, propagated by charlatans and molestation victims. People shit on this game. But it's 2024, every fucking game is the same. Every single one is an open world RPG. They don't even know what an RPG is anymore. What role am I playing in Assassin's Creed Origins? Sand Dweller with bow? There isn't a character creator or a single option in the entire game. You just play as this simp with a dead son. If I wanted that, I'd watch a Sargon video. I don't even know what genre this shit is, and neither does the dev. What I do know is I can walk up to this Ayaya anime girl and end her bloodline. The world spits upon Yandere Sim, but the modern world is what I would describe as mind-bogglingly mediocre and stagnant.
I'm on Blog TV with my fucking hands up!
Here is a recent YouTube upload. It was recent when I scripted this video. This is a react to a react to a react to a react of a tweet. And somehow, in a screenshot of Grums, Denims and Asmongold, this guy is the biggest faggot. This exemplifies that humanity does not celebrate originality. This is like the Avengers gathering, but the Avengers are all gay retards. Yet all of these victims of paedophilia are successful, while my man, the Ralpha male, Ethan Ralph, pioneer of existence, is shit on. Take these tards and replace them with the generic AAA and indie slop, because indie games are also fucking shite. Then replace the Ralpha male with Yandere Sim. It all comes into motion. They want you to hate Yandere Sim because they can't be Yandere Sim. The testosterone in this man's wrist could overdose Asmongold and Rev combined, and I pray for that day. But what I don't need to pray for is the greatest game of all time, Yandere Sim. What can you do in it? Who fucking cares? You can make over 100 pedo baits and then remember what they took. There's some lore at the start, but all I can think about is the polish simply radiates. You can go into town and buy items from JPEG merchants that seem to be cropped from other games. Hold that! And by seem to be, I mean I can see the white outline. However, I will forgive him for this lazy crop job because the official Twitter only follows one person, and it's famous Third Reich enthusiast Jontron. Yandere Dev based? In the House of the Yandere, you can watch some Japanese cartoons and it's just a shitty parody of Death Note called Life Note. First of all, the name doesn't make sense, it still kills people, and if it didn't, there is no story, you're just bringing people back to life. Okay, maybe it's Kino. As the master of parodies, I will extend my hand to Yandere Dev. Rape Note. So how it works is you write a person's name in it, and in a 24-hour period... And you don't seem to understand. Not divulging too much of the details, so that's what I do to Apricot Fruit. Now, do we have a deal? Once you go to school, each waifu has a different quest. They are all unique and absolutely finished, but most importantly, a different hairstyle and titty size. You can even lock them in Satan's rape dungeon, Satan's rap dungeon. This is a torture method, so brutal, ISIS would weep. The most hardened of Mossad agents would shudder. You tie them to a chair and force them to listen to Demon Dice.
How the fuck am I supposed to get to heaven? Satan Sama's blowing in my ears 24/7, so embarrassing. Wearing my Well, irrationally packaged drama on Sam CDs, and no, I'm not a fan of so Zykai Doran.
Now I fuck up the first attempt at the game because I decided to do a funny Family Guy moment.
You stupid n-
So it's time for the big man guide. You take pictures of everyone's face and coochie to amass the funny haha points. You use the funny haha points to disclose everyone's likes and dislikes, and now you have perfectly set up the LCD.
I don't fucking understand. Like, how are you guys living in 2023 with all the shit that we've seen growing up? And you motherfuckers really be astonished and blown away when somebody wants to change their gender.
You pick a target and then tell everyone else that person hates what they like. Since it is current year and a man can get away with covering up a rape, but is metaphorically raped for saying some fat letterbox fell off.
Broken was there last year. How are you a rising star twice?
Broken was there last year. How are you a rising star twice?
I'm just gonna vote a Lux.
They are swiftly bullied into suicide. Good game. But what isn't a good game is this piece of shit. This is Love Letter. A game made to spite the king, but when you step to God, you find your arms are just too short to box. This piece of shit failed. It died a death. People revealed the dev's multiple other failed attempts to seize the throne and then outed the dev as a paedophile. That's what fucking happens when you step to the champ. That's my fucking guy right there. I love this fucking guy. I hope this has been enlightening. Yandere dev is indeed based, Kino, red-pilled, head-pilled, and the fucking man.